Well, hello there. My name is Miss Ives, or Vanessa, if you'd like to call me so. I have made us both a cup of tea, if you'd like. Nice and steaming, but it should be cooled down enough for us to drink. As you may notice, I myself am drinking a cup as well, just to, number one, decide what the tea leaves tell me. And the reason why I want you to drink your cup of tea is so I can decipher from the tea leaves if our coming across is something the fates had in mind, if you getting this job or this position is something the destinies have in store for us. And the reason I'm drinking my tea leaves is to determine the same, but also to show you that I'm not poisoning you. We'll both drink, well knowing that no one has any malintent in mind. Well, you see, in this business, we're going to notice, or you're going to notice, that there are going to be a lot of things that are going to want to kill you. I've incurred or come across several things that I've wanted to claim my immortal soul. Vampires, witches, demons. Frankly, you name it, they've tried capturing my immortal soul. But frankly, I am someone who lives according to God and what God prophesizes and what God wants, and according to his whims, and I have made myself very well acquainted with the occult, with esoteric arts. So, I find myself very well protected in my own mind and within my own body to a degree, and I have found secrets that keep those around me relatively protected, but not entirely, hence why I will be needing your services, for you seem to be someone who can keep their ground and keep their own, which is something that I greatly appreciate. You see, though I profess to have a safeguarding of my own person, I tend to lapse into fits that I can't control and which possess and haunt me to a degree that I can never explain to anyone else. You may only witness my undoing, but to give you the job description, or to give you the listing for the job description, you will be responsible for the lives of those in my party, which includes a doctor, Dr. Frankenstein, and also myself as well, and also the father of a certain person that we are trying to recover. He is an older gentleman, he is our proprietor, he is a man of wealth, and I also come from wealth as well, but frankly, he is our proprietor. I am merely an heiress to wealth, and my claim to that wealth is not stable because of an indecency, let's say, that I committed years ago, which still once again haunts me and could be the explanation for why I have my fits. I really do have to see a psychiatrist for that, but frankly, I don't think any psychiatrist could really do the trick for me. I think that only an exorcist would be able to help me, but frankly, how can I see an exorcist when I've profaned the Catholic Church? Now, and also rejected it, but nonetheless, this isn't about me, this is about you. Now, to continue on with our interview, a thing that motivates you in life, what would you say that is? What do you say is your passion in life? Excellent. That is quite a curious answer. Please do drink up as well. You're nearly done, and I'd like to read your tea leaves. The matters though which motivate each person in our party differ. I've come across several characters in my life that have also professed a passion of their own, which, frankly, I cannot work with someone who does not have a passion in their life. It feels too dull to work with people without passion. So I am glad that you do have a motivator that propels you forth in your life. My personal motivator is that of the Catholic Church, of the esoteric, and of recovering the lost soul which I endangered via my most sinful and thoughtless actions, which still once again haunts me to this very day. But it is something that I am coming to undo. Now that you've finished your tea leaves, may I read them? Good. I just want to see if we will be compatible in our search together, and if you will be someone that will aid us in our journey. I don't want to employ someone that won't help us recover who we need to recover as a matter of pragmaticism. I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want you to waste ours. I can tell from your tea leaves that you are a very strong individual, a very strong-willed, strong-armed, and strongly opinionated individual. You have qualities of stubbornness, but that stubbornness has an equally positive turn of the coin, which is that you are someone that is very solid in yourself. You don't wish or wash according to the dynamicism of life, but you remain stagnant or remain static within your own point in life. You stand your ground, which is perfect for our endeavor. You are someone that has seen perhaps some dangers in your life, but you've come prepared for them. You came prepared for those dangers, and you didn't let them defeat you. You overcame those dangers, which solidified and strengthened you further. You are someone who's quite talented in defense. Your defenses precede you. Your talents precede you. And you are someone who is quite well adept at your craft. Excellent. The tea leaves tell me that you are someone that I should work with. Let me finish my cup of tea and read what my tea leaves tell me. In the meantime, you may continue telling me more about yourself, and tell me any point you wish to relieve your mind of, any confessions, any concerns that you think I might need to be aware of before I employ you. Excellent. Thank you for telling me those points. We will discuss those points further at another time, but let me read my tea leaves now and tell you what I find in my own tea leaves. I hate reading my tea leaves for one reason and one reason alone, and that is that it often tells me what my character is, and I don't enjoy being reminded of my characters. However, it tells me that I will be meeting someone new today. It also tells me that this person that is new will be someone that will be with me for a long time. It doesn't say how long, but it says for a period of time. And I take that as confirmation that you are someone that I should be working with. So I thank you for coming in, and I thank you for applying to this position and for granting me the common courtesy of working with me. Now, before we solidify or state the intention of a new contract between the two of us, and with my party as well, even though I am the one that's the head of determining who works with us and who doesn't, before we continue, I merely must ask you one question and one question alone. When can you start? Perfect. As soon as possible is a great answer for any question, and well, for most questions, I would imagine. So I am glad to hear of that. I can employ you as soon as possible. We can furnish a chamber in either my home or in the home of my proprietor. and set you off on a very good foot. Excellent. Well, I'll get into contact with my proprietor and tell him that we have a new employer or employee beneath our midst. I hope we work very well together.